So the first thing I do is activate the clay. So this is the clay. I'm activating it. And now I'm going to open it. So that's the clay body. This is sage. Sage I can use without diluting. So I'm going to do this one first. Do I want to do this one first? Yeah, I'll do sage first. Okay, so this is sage. And this is my wet cloth. So, plunger. Plunger, eyedropper, see? Eyedropper. So I'm going to suck some clay up. Boop, just a little. And then I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to do that. And then do this. Let's spin it. And then maybe I'll put some more here. And this is putting the color on the outside of the cup that I'm going to make. So that's some sage. Yeah, that's all I want. And I'm going to put the rest back in there because I don't need any more of that right now. Put it back in the box. Try to be very neat. I got to clean out my plunger. Okay, so now next one I'm going to do is ivy. Ivy is green and it's too concentrated, so I need to dilute it a little bit. We learned right now, oh, that sucks. So let's get those out. That's great. So we have water and cloth. So get all these little flecks out. Probably just, all right, so I'm going to activate this one too. Okay, so that's an 8% green, and we want to bring it down to like a 4% green. So that means you make half that, and so I don't want to waste too much though. So I'm going to stick this, no, this one first. I always do it in the wrong order. So this one will do, yeah, that'll work. And then fill it up to about 5. There. And we can. And this part's fun. Wipe the tip off. Add a little more air. And we shake. I try to wait till you see how there's some like clay color left in there. Shake again. And the reason you want to dilute it a little bit, and particularly for the blue, is that that one I know is super runny. So you dilute it a little bit because so you got, I mean, so now I just have to waste all this, which is kind of a bummer, but because I can't put it back in there because it's diluted. Now, do the blue. Glue, try not to get all the chips in there again because that was no good. I don't know this because I've never done this before, but Lauren, our teacher, said the blue is very melty, so I don't want to keep it too strong because I don't want it to do something weird when it fires. So this one, I do 2 to 1, basically. Or, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And then add some air. Right. And shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. This one you have to shake more because there's more like white in it. And this is just white. It's going to be white clay when it's done. There we go. All shook up now. Okay. So I said I wanted to put more blue on this side, so I'm going to do that. Oh, it doesn't look like I shook it perfectly. Okay, so now this part's super easy. You just pour the clay in. Do I have enough? Ooh, just enough. Oh, this is great news. So in a perfect world, and then you gotta shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And the idea here, the idea is to like get any bubbles that might be in there up to the top. We start the timer. And we wait 15 minutes. So now we just dump it out and hold it upside down for a minute. Now I definitely don't have enough clay left to do another one of these, so I feel like I've gotten as much as I can out of this clay. But to your point before, you keep doing this. I could use this clay in here for something else. It's clean, it's fine. It's perfectly good clay. If we had a tiny turtle mold, I could make a tiny turtle. I've got green. All right, it stopped dripping, so it almost stopped dripping. So if you want to see now it's a cup. See, but I can't hold it like this. So now I just have to do this. There, that's it. Now it sits like this for 10 minutes. Okay, so now we flip this back over and yeah, it looks like it's dry enough. I think we're good. So just so you know, the thing that's happening right now is the plaster is pulling the moisture out of the clay, and that's how the clay is drying. And basically once I cut this off, then I'll show you what happens. I'll start trimming this off. So what is important here, I shouldn't really be using a metal blade to do this. But I don't have a plastic one. So, but if you push in too hard, you're going to pull up plaster, and you don't want to get plaster in here. But that's why I have this, and that's to pull any shards I get inside. Hey, bug, no, out of the thing. So now we just cut the edge off. And you have to do this when it's still reasonably wet. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it without cracking the cup itself. So this just takes a little bit of time. See, I'm getting plaster chips in it. That would probably happen anyway. So let me pull this off. So my first pass, I'm just getting the excess off without, so look at this. This is a rather successful turn. And look, you can use the clay to get more clay off. It's clay sticks to clay. So when we were making our molds, this mold, we did 2 in a very short class. The first one, this one over here, is kind of perfect. This one, I did not do a good edge because we were rushing. So you see, it gets stuck in here because it wasn't perfectly clean when I made the mold. But what are you gonna do? All right, so now that that's done, we got most of the excess out. Yeah, I'll get more off later, but now I go around and trim again to get as much off the edge as I can. Oh, see, and I just got some in there. So what I'm gonna do is, can do this to get the little plaster pieces I got in there out. Boop, boop. So that's how that works. Because the more I get off this edge, the easier it's gonna be to finish the edge when I pull this out of the pot. So the thing you're trying not to do is ding the inside and make it not look perfect, but obviously I'm not great at this yet. So, okay, so the plaster now has sucked a lot of the moisture out of this, so now we just have to loosen it, and there you can tip it upside down, but I like to do it this way. I kind of give it a little gentle, let me turn it this way. Oh, there it comes, it's all the way out, and then you lift it up. Oh, that came out pretty nice. I like it. How about you? Do you like it? Pretty good.